Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Andrew, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can collect partial payments or deposits through your calendars within GoHighLevel. This feature is super useful for people like online or in-person service providers, as well as coaches, consultants, or even brick and mortar chains. What it does is it allows you to collect payment within the calendar booking process and then split that payment into a deposit and then a full invoice. Let me go ahead and show you exactly how it works. Within your sub account, what we're going to do is enable a calendar to collect payments. So we're going to go to calendars and then calendar settings, and we're going to select our service calendar. If we click the three dots on the right and then click edit, we'll be able to find the forms and payment section here two down on the left. Now, if we scroll down, we'll see the payment where we can configure our payment options and we can toggle on the ability to accept payments. Now, this has always been here, but this little accept partial payment checkbox is what's new. Now, let's say the entire payment is $50 for the service. But let's say we just want to collect a deposit up front and then collect the rest of the invoice afterwards. What we're going to do is click this accept partial payment. We're going to only take a percentage and we're going to say maybe 10% as a deposit. And then we can add a description to explain to the user why they're paying. Then we can turn this into live mode and then go ahead and click save. Now we're going to go ahead and preview this calendar and book an appointment to show you what it looks like on the customer side of things, as well as what it looks like on your end when it splits your payment into a deposit and then a full invoice. As you can see, before we schedule the meeting, our customers can see what the total amount owed is going to be, as well as what they are paying right now as the deposit on the left-hand side. Once they fill in their credit card information and click schedule meeting, then they're going to get their confirmation where they can add it to their calendars and such. And on your end, you're going to see in the payment section, two things. First, you're going to see under invoices, a new invoice generated for the amount left to be paid. That's $45. As we said, we took 10%, which was $5 off of our $50 total. And the second thing you'll see is that $5 deposit paid within transactions. You can see which calendar it came from, what time it was at, and the amount. It's important to note that the deposit will go into transactions and then the remaining amount to be paid, which is technically the amount we entered on the calendar in settings, will go into the invoices. If you ever want to change this amount in the future, then you can just head back to calendar settings, go into the calendar that you're working with, and then adjust the total amount and the deposit amount. It's also important to note that you can change currencies on the total amount, and then you can also change the partial payment from an amount to a percentage. So last time we had 10% set up for $50, which was $5. We could have also set that in as an amount at just $5, and we've done the same thing. Of course, after you've accepted your deposit, had your meeting, and performed the services, don't forget to actually send out your invoice by clicking the invoice in payment section and then clicking send. A couple other important things to note. Obviously, if you're going to be collecting any payments within your business, you need to make sure that you are integrated with a payment provider. Either Stripe or Authorize.net are going to work great. And of course, this partial payments feature does work with any of the 5 different types of calendars, not just the service calendar, which I showed you right here. If you have any questions about how this process works or how to accept payments within your calendars, then just drop a comment. And as always, thank you for watching.